Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, and to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So once we have obeyed and we become servants of righteousness, we need to walk in the Spirit, right? We need to put aside the flesh, things of the flesh, the lusts of the flesh, because it's gonna be difficult for us to obey from the heart and live as servants of righteousness if we're continually going back to our old ways, falling into sin, lustful things of the flesh. We need to avoid those things and try to live a spiritual life in Jesus Christ. Spiritually minded, it says here. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Okay? So you can have peace in this life, right? Knowing that you are trying your best to live according to this, what a servant of righteousness, how a servant of righteousness lives, right? You're trying your best from the heart to live how the Lord wants you to live. So you can have peace in that His grace and mercy will be enough for you, right? But if we keep falling back into our carnal-minded ways, into death, then it's going to be difficult for us. We're not going to be able to. Our hope in the saving grace of the Lord will diminish if we're not obedient, if we're not faithful, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, great message I read last night. I'll leave it at that. Hope you all have a good day. Just a spiritual message to try and build you up, get you thinking. Be spiritually minded as peace and life, and we can have that in this life. And it's going to be a gift of God, eternal life in the world to come. All right. Keep focused. We can do this.